Okay, y'all. Gonna come out here and talk about a few things. Try and make it as quick as I can, so you gotta listen real close to be able to pick up on what I'm trying to say. Alright. I've been keeping up with all the little comments and the little theories and the claims about the Trump assassination. Alright, a lot of you are real close. A lot of you are very close to who was really behind this. But let me remind y'all, it's not that hard to pick up on who's behind this and who had this set up. All right, I'm going to point out a few things, and I hope you can keep up. All right, now, we'll start with Antifa. All right, you may think, what does Antifa have to do with this? Well, the claim is the shooter was an Antifa member. All right, so that's what this has got to do with it. All right, now that we got that out of the way, how many times have you know Antifa says they're against fascism, right? When Trump was in office, they was destroying federal buildings, trying to kill cops and stuff like that. But when Trump got out of office, I guess fascism died. Trump didn't create the fascist government. So why did they stop? It's because Antifa is part of the deep state. Plain and simple. Have you ever seen Antifa attack a Democrat? Have you ever seen Antifa attack a Democrat institution, a Democrat organization? You ever seen Antifa attack any mainstream media? You ever seen Antifa attack any of Hollywood? No. You want to know why? Because they are one and the same. They're not going to attack their own. That's just obvious. Who do you ever see Antifa attacking? Trump supporters, Republicans, conservatives. That should be obvious to you right there. All right, now with that out of the way, now that we know that Antifa is part of the deep state, all right, now, who does the Secret Service work for? The Secret Service answers to the Department of Homeland Security. Who does the Department of Homeland Security get their orders from and answer to? The current sitting presidential administration. Okay? So why the delay by the Secret Service? Were they getting orders not to shoot? All right. But a lot of you may ask, well, if this was really the deep state that done this, then why? Well, everybody knows they want Trump out of the way, but that's not the reason. That is not the reason they did this. The reason they did this was to set a precursor for the deep state to come in here and take out their worst threat. What's worse of a threat than Donald Trump to the deep state? Joe Biden, who could open his mouth about everything he knows about what they did. Jill Biden, who could open her mouth about everything she knows about the deep state, the Democrat Party, everything they did to Trump, everything they did to America. What about Hunter Biden? All right, what I'm saying is, everybody knows Joe Biden's done said he's not leaving. Democrat Party, the deep state, the mainstream media, that's who you're seeing having a fit out here for Joe Biden to leave, for Joe Biden to step down. Ever since the debate, Republicans and Trump supporters have been like, no, we don't want Joe going anywhere. We want Joe staying right where he's at, because that's a definite win for Donald Trump. So no, Republicans don't want Joe going anywhere. But you're hearing who does want Joe out of the way. It's the deep state, mainstream media, Hollywood, and the Democrat Party. So how are they going to do that? Well, Joe's done said he's not going. He's not voluntarily going. So they're going to have to push him out. And some of you may be saying, well, yeah, they're going to do Article 25. Is Joe going to be happy about that? Is Joe going to keep his mouth shut about what he knows? That's what they're worried about. That's what they're worried about. If all it took was just getting Joe out of the way and Joe couldn't say anything about what he knows, everything will be kosher. They just go ahead and get him out of the way. But as you see, they're scared to death. They don't know what to do. So they had to have a precursor to blame on a future assassination on Joe Biden. The same deep state that set this up to try and assassinate Donald Trump to make it look good is the same deep state that's setting it up to assassinate Joe Biden because they want him gone. They want him gone. They know he can't beat Donald Trump, but that's not their concern. Their concern is him opening that mouth. How many friends of Hillary Clinton committed suicide? How many associates of Hillary Clinton? I think it was like 50-something. Nobody on this planet has 50 associates or 50 friends that commit suicide. There's no possible way. How many coincidences before mathematically impossible? The deep state wants Joe Biden out of the way, but the deep state is scared to death that Joe Biden or Jill Biden or Hunter Biden will open their mouth in retaliation for the deep state pushing them out. So they need some kind of assurance that Joe Biden, Jill Biden, Hunter Biden will keep their damn mouth shut. And what better way than an assassination attempt on Joe Biden? But they needed a scapegoat story. Because if they took him out themselves, it would be obvious to all of us who did it. Because we're listening on the mainstream media every day about who wants Joe Biden gone the most. And it's not Republicans. Republicans want Joe Biden to stay right where he's at. The deep state is the one that wants Joe Biden gone more than anything in this world. And they're willing to do anything and anything by their means to do it. But they got to have stories to cover their tracks. The CIA and the FBI are the most crooked organizations in this country. They killed JFK. Everybody already knows that. Everybody knows that now. They killed JFK. They killed Martin Luther King. Yeah, everybody knows that now too. If you don't know that, maybe you need to stop listening to these damn politicians tell you their version of what happened because they're covering for their own ass. They killed Martin Luther King. They killed Malcolm X. Yeah, they killed Malcolm X. Malcolm X, I don't want to say it the way they say it, but that uppity N-word, he was getting too big for his britches, so he had to take that little N-word down. They had Tupac killed. That uppity little black man, he was making it up in this world. We had to put him in his place. All right, William Cooper, U.S. Marshals gunned him down on his own property in front of his family by way of the deep state because William Cooper wouldn't keep his mouth shut about what they were doing. What about Ronald Reagan? Who tried to kill him? Who tried to assassinate him? Deep state. And now you're going to sit here and tell me the deep state had nothing to do with this assassination attempt? Man, get out of here. And they were lax. Secret Service was lax. And I'm hearing reports that, one sniper, he was really going to take the shooter out, but he was getting orders to stand down. Man, Donald Trump, if you need some Secret Service detail, you let me know. I'll work for you free of charge, and if I see somebody pointing a weapon at you, I'll fire. I ain't going to wait for no damn order from some suit 1,000 miles away. So you need somebody to protect you? You let me know. I'll be glad to do it, free of charge. And I'll put a damn cap in anybody's ass that's pointing a damn bullet at me, you, or anybody in the damn crowd. Let me guess, YouTube's going to take this video down. I guarantee you they're going to take this video down. Guarantee you. Because that's the kind of little wussies they are.